Okay, we again the ALEF bed. Rabbi HAMNUNA SABA. We're gonna learn today, how much time we have. The Itchalkut. The splitting Samech and Mem. The splitting Samech and Mem. So here we say that the Yashsu, they are covering the Abba and the Tanhi, the four Sfirot. Sfirot is Netzach Yisrael Malchut, from the chest and the bottom. And this Yashsu, they need the light of Chokhmah. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They need the light of Chokhmah. So, why do you need the light of Chokhmah?
Because that's how it exists.
No, okay, but כדי להשפיע, to transform this Chokhmah to a zoom. Okay, most of them Chokhmah needs zoom. Okay? Since they left since they left the head of the Arhanpin, they left the head of Arhanpin, so they had a flaw. They made a flaw of themselves, and they became Wagner and the God, and they consider they don't have a head, and they consider letter Mem Stuma, the closed man. Yeah? Why they became letter Mem? Because they are taking place of four Sfirot of Abba Vayima. Yeah, the Tanhi. That's the reason they are Mem. Okay? Now, when the Samech they get separated, there is a differentiation between them. אומרים זה נעשה בבינה דף מפים שעשו לבר מראש. This separation apply when the Bina left the Arhanpin. It happened in the Bina. This is separation, Mem and Samech and Mem and Samech and Mem. But this happened in the Bina when they were supposed to separate from the head of the Arhanpin. So they left the head of the Arhanpin and they came to his Chagat. Where is Chagat? There is the Chakhes Gurat Feret. Ad Lishtachton. Until the third of the bottom one. Of the Sfirat Tiferet Shebo. And his Sfirat Tiferet. והם משפיעים כל מוחים לזום. And they transform the power to the zoom that Or Chokhmah will talk about right now. Until now, you understand?
Mm-hmm. He transfers the light to the zoom. And the man. Understand?
Yeah, okay, David. Until here, you understand? Not so much. Bina's always Samech at one point. I should remember. Letter Samech. We took over the letter Samech by himself, with this explanation after Samech spoke with Hashem, and then he said the son of the flame, everybody falls, so I'm going to be the whole of them. So business. Then they can bring the explanation, entire situation, how the letter Samech, his framework in the Bina Arhanpin. Okay? So what's happening here? When did all the change occur? Specifically in this situation.
Whenever the people do have their rights.
No, this is something else. But that's something else. We're gonna learn that too. We're coming to that. How the change occur in the Binah? What took place to be changed?
Whenever it's split into two.
Very good. You have to say the change occur when the Binah. You have to say like this: when the Binah left the Archanpin, when he came down from his head, he was in his neck, and he came out. And what's happened, that's have to say, and what's happened from there on, from that place come out change. What the change, the God go to Abu Vayima, and the Yashud, and the Vag, or 7 Tachtanot, the 7 Badavan go to the Yashud, okay? And Abu Vayima covering the Binah from the chest to the top, Yashud covering the Abu Vayima from the chest to the bottom, the Tanya, the first Sfirot. That's what we have to talk. This occur a change in the time.
Wow.
Huh?
How am I supposed to remember all that?
Of course you're going to remember. Of course you're going to remember. You have to remember fast and better than me. You know why? Because children, you're young. Your mind, they are very strong and very clean and very clear. You understand? So
Why?
Why
is you not so clear, minus?
It's because you still child and you're growing, and it's not like ours. It's not like ours, which were already so many things passing our lives, so many thinking, job, work, so many different styles in the lifetime. You baby, you don't have nothing where we have things to do in our mind. You don't have that. You don't have responsibility. I want to come back.
Yeah.
And beside that, the mind is your mind. It's open. It's open to receive. The question is what you want to receive. You could say all day in the telephone or the computer play a game. So you're gonna grasp whatever the game they bring. Or you could sit and learn and study. So you're gonna grasp whatever the Torah said, the Rabbi said. It's everything depends to you. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna explain right now how the Mem and Samech they get separated. Okay. So what we said, how is they separated? We said they separated. Why they separated? We just said now. We said they separated because the zone need light of Chokhmah. And they receive the Chokhmah from Yashud. So Yashud have to come out, be separated from the head of a campaign to give Mochin to the zone. Otherwise, he cannot give it. You understand? Not so much. Not so much. So you want to continue? So it's going to be, we're going to learn just reading. Just for the video.
I don't memorize it.
If you, that whole thing. What is that?
I can't memorize it. It's complicated.
It's not complicated.
It's complicated.
You can't tell us the problem? Right, if I I'm going to tell you how the game working, how you call that? Cartoon. If I'm going to ask you the cartoon, how it's work, the name of the cartoon.
I forgot some of it too.
Some of it.
Yeah, I just the first time you don't remember everything. Once you keep on reading it, once you keep on writing down, I'm not going to read this thing the same words 100,000 times. I'm not going to read it like that. I don't remember this kind of stuff.
Okay, listen, it's you're going to grow, you're going to somewhere. Everything depends on you. It's everything. You see, it has to be interesting. Maybe you're still young, it's okay. But try to memorize, it's going to be good for you. If you're going to memorize that, when you're going to grow, you're going to go learn it yourself, you're going to come to more interesting stuff. You're going to know the meaning of life better. Basically we say the carrying out the yasut from Avima, to be separated from the Arich and pain, to give to Mochin, to give the energy, the power to the Zun, to give them order Chokhmah, because they don't have it by themselves, only to the yasut. Now everything really, whatever we talk about, depends to who?
Depends to the Samach.
Huh?
To us.
No, to us. To us. Everything, really, all these things coming out, not coming out from the pain, separation between Abayva and Yasud, and all these things, the Sfirot, all this stuff. Everything depends to who?
Us.
To us. Why to us? Because in our hands, that we could raise up the Malchut to the Binah, and Abayim are going to be together, And this way, you can mashpia Mochin or the Chokhmah to the Zun. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're explaining over here. I want you to review this. Okay, whatever. Saying over here. ואין משפיעים בחדר. אומנם לא כל העיתים שוות. אומנם לא כל העיתים שוות. What does it mean?
Not all the times are the same time.
יפה מאוד. You that? Not all the time, the same time. Why? Let me explain it. שהתחתונים מתים מעשיהם, מעלימן, when the bottom one, the people, they're doing good deeds, they are acting normal way, and they're doing man. What is man? You have to, when I say man, from the top, from the bottom to the top. From the bottom, go to the top. That's called man. We have to raise the man to Hashem. How we do that? By the Torah Mitzvot Masim Tovim. By learning Torah. No. When you say Lo Yitim Shavot, what does it mean?
No.
Not all the same time. What do you mean by that?
Like, yesterday something happened. It's not the same time as now. They're both time, but they're not the same
Something
time.
happened to who?
I'm just like saying an example. Like yesterday something happened.
You have to give example normal way. I mean, explain. When you say
Yesterday I fell. Today, that's time. Today I'm right now learning. It's time, but they're not the same time. They're both time, but they're not the same time.
so, what is man? Man.
Man brings up in mitzvah, man brings it out. That's what happens.
You have to say for the Elo Eti Shavot, you have to say like this. Say, when the bottom one, they learn Torah, they're doing good stuff, they're doing man, but they don't learn, or they don't wanna, or they're doing other stuff, they're not learning seriously. So it's a problem. So say, Ma'aliman, Lezun. They're giving a man to the Zun. Always your man go to the Zun. They don't go to Abu right away. You know that? You cannot send the man to the Abu. You also send the man to the Abu, not to the Zun. I said opposite, no? You cannot send the man to the Abu.
Mm-hmm.
You have to send the man to the Zun first.
The mad.
The man.
To the mad.
Man after. When you send the man to Hashem, then this is the man. Of course, you have to send it. Okay, we're going to stop over here.
Why?
Yeah, because...
Things gonna happen.
Oh, 9, 10, you're not going to call the weather. That's it, finish. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen.